Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Mornings with Loretta. And yes, with screen time being on the rise, let me tell you this. We're gaming, we're streaming, we're remotely working, we're looking for our favorite recipes and watching scores of games on our screens, whether it's our mobile or our laptops, even our TVs now. Dr. Jason Compton is here to share some tips on how we can make sure that the screen time is not affecting our sight. So welcome to the show, Dr. Jason Compton.
Thank you, Loretta. Thank you for having me.
So can you tell us about the impact and the potential long-term effects of prolonged screen time? Even though it's a necessary evil, what's the impact of that on our eyesight?
Very interesting that you put a necessary evil, because some of us, we just have to do it. But the thing is, with prolonged screen time, what we're doing is something that we call digital eye strain. Some people refer to it as computer vision syndrome. And basically what that is, it's a group of related eye and vision problems. You know, we talk about things like dry eye. Why? Because when we're on a computer screen, we're focused. We don't tend to blink as much. We talk about things like headaches. Headaches come because there's so much strain on the visual system. You have things like light sensitivity, blurred vision, itchy eyes, watery eyes. All of these things are connected to our extended use on these devices. Now, for some patients, it manifests as mild symptoms, but for others, these are very strong health implications.
Oh, wow. That to me, we could just do a whole segment on what you just shared, because I was looking at those numbers, those percentages, and that's astounding. So tell us, why is the partnership between the American Optometric Association and the gaming industry launched the Screen Time Alliance? It's so important to us, to everybody.
I think it's important because, first and foremost, nothing like this has ever been done before. You have a professional eye care organization teaming up with gamers, or the gaming industry as a whole, to do what? To educate the American public. It's very important that the American public does good practices. If we understand, like you said at the outset, this is necessary evils for some people. Well, what can we do if we have to do this? And then the other side of that, which to me is the most important, is educating the public on prioritizing the importance of eye health, the importance of an in-person comprehensive eye exam with your doctor of optometry.
You know, we can do a lot of telehealth, and I'm not sure if I'm anti-telehealth or pro-telehealth. I know it has its benefits, but I think when you go see your optometrist, you really need to see him or her in person so that they can see these eyes, right? And get a feel for what's going on, because what you all are able to see with your eye, to me, is amazing. You know, it is so amazing. So how can we keep our eyes safe during this heavy screen time? Because, you know, I'll say, oh, I have a headache. And I'm like, maybe it's because I didn't eat. I'm trying to, you know, treat myself. But it's really because I'm spending too much time looking at my computer screen. So how can we keep our eyes safe?
Well, I mean, you alluded to it yourself. It's that in-person exam, because there's certain things that we can do during an exam that just can't be done through an online application. And I want to be clear, as optometrists, we support the innovation that's being done with the technology that you can examine someone over the computer. But it is very important that these types of exams complement the in-person visit, or maybe with a follow-up. But you really don't want to replace that relationship that the doctor has with the patient. And that's where some of these applications are doing. And that's what worries us. It's like you said, I mean, I can have a patient come in for a routine exam, or maybe they just want to fill out the paperwork for the motor vehicle. And I'm revealing things like diabetes, high blood pressure, maybe autoimmune diseases, types of cancers. All of these things can be determined through a comprehensive eye exam that you, with your optometrist, that really you cannot do online.
That is such a huge point. I want to kind of revisit the part where you all are partnering with the gaming industry, an industry that before a few years ago wasn't an industry. People thought it was a hobby. Now I know kids can get scholarships to go to school as gamers, and even it's like motorcycle riders. You can't just say because a person rides a motorcycle, they're not a professional, or they got this, you know, this crooked path or whatever we used to stereotype. Gamers are everybody. And you, Dr. Jason are a gamer. So was it important to you as a gamer that this partnership was enlisted to protect everybody? Because this is new to us and our eyes weren't necessarily built for that, but we adapt.
Yeah, it is very personal to me because I understand the lifestyle as a gamer. I understand the lifestyle, I understand the habits, but what I also understand is I understand that a lot of my fellow gamers, they don't know how to make that connection between a dry eye or irritation or watery eye and the time that they're spending on these devices. And that's where I come in. That's my job, to kind of help educate people about what they can do. As we say at the I Deserve More campaign, get an exam offline so that you can stay online. And that's really what this whole campaign is about, working with the gaming industry, not shaming gamers, because again, I'm a gamer, but what can you do to promote or prioritize eye health?
People are asking, because I'm headquartered in Memphis, right? And so people are asking, is Dr. Compton in Memphis? I guess they want to come see you. And if you're talking about gaming, he doesn't have to be here for him to beat you in the gaming world. But where are you located, yeah, Dr. Compton?
I am located here in New York, offices in Manhattan and the Bronx.
All right. So I don't think we can drive this point home enough. And I want to just really talk about the benefits of that in-person comprehensive eye exam and how can doctors spot problems that impact our overall health, because not only does it affect our vision, our eyesight, headaches, but there are other things that you can spot in an eye exam that's medically wrong with us, right? Can you talk about that for us?
Oh, absolutely. So we said earlier, during an eye exam, I have instrumentation in my office where I can detect diabetes, high blood pressure. It's very common that a patient will come in with certain symptoms and they think that it's just associated with the eyes, but it's actually something going on systemically that's really manifesting in the eyes. And again, driving the point home that in-person exam with your optometrist is really the only way to do that.
So, I am so wondering how that's affecting our youth, our preteens with all this, because they're always on the phone as babies. Is it really affecting our babies? Because, even at 6 months, we put that phone in front of them and these babies can manipulate their phone and get to their favorite app by the time they're 1 year old. And you see little babies wear glasses as well. So is there some kind of correlation to the early use of mobile devices for babies that are wearing glasses?
Absolutely. One of the things I like to teach my patients when we're talking about children is that the visual system doesn't stop developing when you're born. The visual system continues to develop later on into life, maybe 8, 9 years old. And what needs to take place is the brain has to learn what normal is. So having an eye exam very early on is important, but is equally as important is making sure that the kid or the child is doing things that are promoting good health. And that is really what the optometrist will do when they sit down with your child and the parent, really just setting up specific recommendations for that particular individual.
I wish we had more time, because the more you talk, the more questions I have for you. But I know I have to let you go because you have other shows to do. But the last question is, where can we go for more information? And again, thank you for that partnership with AOA in the gaming industry. So where can we go for more information?
Thank you for that question. I really want to encourage viewers to visit the American Optometric Association website. You can go specifically to aoa.org/I, as in EYE, I Deserve More. There, you will get those tips to increase or enhance better habits, but more importantly, they'll be able to connect you with an AOA Doctor of Optometry in your area.
Okay, again, you're going to have to come back. We need more time because I know there's more information. Hey, everybody, this was not an end all be all for this conversation. Please contact your optometrist, or if you're in New York, please go see Dr. Jason Compton. And for more information, go to the American Optometric, I have to say it slow, Association.
Okay.
I'll get there. Anyway, thank you so much, Dr. Jason Compton. And I hope you'll come back again.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for the invitation.
All right, everybody. We will talk to you soon. Enjoy your day. Until the next time on Mornings with Loretta. Bye bye, everybody.